Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated movies this Christmas. In a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly, director Jeff Fowler dropped some juicy details about Shadow. It's worth mentioning that Fowler got his start in the industry as a character animator for video games, so he knows his stuff when it comes to bringing virtual icons to life. He emphasized that despite Shadow's dark and dangerous aspects, he's become a natural fit within the Sonic franchise. Fowler also reassured fans that the live-action adaptation will stick faithfully to the villain's canonical origin. And let's not forget the jaw-dropping casting of Keanu Reeves as Shadow. While fans are buzzing with excitement, there's a looming concern that the third installment might stumble due to the cliffhanger ending of the previous movie. One thing that really made the first two films stand out, especially Sonic the Hedgehog 2, was their epic final battles. The sequel nailed it with an explosive showdown that finally pulled in more elements from the classic game, something the original film only scratched the surface of. But with Sonic 3 on the horizon, the big question is whether it can keep up with the momentum or if it'll fizzle out under the weight of expectations. That answer could make or break the movie. The third chapter is looking to build on the energy the previous parts brought to the table. The trailer hints that this one is diving even deeper into Sonic's lore, with direct ties to the classic Dreamcast era. Plus, the spot-on casting of Keanu Reeves is sure to draw in both longtime fans and newcomers alike. According to Fandango, the runtime for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 has been officially revealed, clocking in at 1 hour and 49 minutes, making it 13 minutes shorter than the second film. It's a fairly expected runtime, but the real challenge is whether the filmmakers can wrap up all the plot threads in that time frame, especially with Jeff Fowler's promise to dive deep into Shadow's origin story. There's a chance the third act could feel a bit chaotic if they try to cram in too much. Fowler has also assured fans that the team has significantly upgraded the visual effects and choreographed fight scenes for this installment, comparing them to Avengers-level action. On top of that, we're in for a treat at the end with a tease of potential new characters, similar to how Shadow was teased at the end of the second movie. These secret characters could show up in both future spin-offs or in Sonic 4. In fact, Fowler revealed that the studio is already in active discussions with him about the fourth film, laying the groundwork for future storylines. And let's be real, considering the rich lore of the franchise, there's easily enough material to stretch into 5 or 6 films. The key will be for the producers to keep surprising us with something fresh in each movie. So far, the trend of villains turning good has been working, but by the time we get to the fourth film, it might be time to raise the stakes a little. In my opinion, Metal Sonic would be the perfect candidate for the next big villain. With the rapid development of AI and robotics in the real world, Metal Sonic is more relevant than ever. His cybernetic abilities would not only freshen up the franchise's lore, but also introduce some cutting-edge visual elements. Bringing him into a live-action setting is a no-brainer, and they could easily start dropping hints in the third movie. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Paramount's producers are already having conversations about this. After all, the storylines have largely been centered around Eggman's obsession with Sonic, and in the third installment, they're even forced to team up, albeit temporarily. In exchange, Eggman asks for one of Sonic's quills, as shown in the trailer. It would make total sense for Robotnik to use that quill to create his own version of Sonic. In the games, Metal Sonic was engineered to be the ultimate rival to Sonic, who's been a thorn in Robotnik's side one too many times. Sure, the original villain didn't need any of Sonic's quills to come to life, but movie adaptations love to take some creative freedom. In the live-action films, quills are shown to hold Sonic's power, almost like a part of his DNA. It wouldn't be a stretch to see Robotnik use that DNA to design the perfect clone. This twist would fit seamlessly into the plot. According to the director, Metal Sonic is rumored to make his debut in the third movie, although it's expected to be just a quick cameo, similar to how Shadow was introduced before. We're probably in for another post-credit scene. Some fans are even speculating that Metal Sonic could be the final boss of the third film. Personally, I think they're setting him up for a post-credit tease, hinting at a much larger role in Sonic 4. Or who knows, maybe we'll even get a spin-off where Sonic battles his robotic doppelganger. Metal Sonic is Sonic's personal villain, designed with the goal to prove he's better in every way. This rivalry is too big to just gloss over, and it seems more likely that they'll save Metal Sonic for a huge showdown, whether it's in another movie or maybe even a series dedicated to him. Judging by some recent cryptic hints from the director, anything is possible at this point. But for now, all eyes are on the holiday season, specifically December 19th, when Sonic 3 finally hits theaters. Subscribe.